All right.
Look at the belt, though.
So we'll start here. Thoughts on that interaction. Who won that? I guess like back and forth. You think? And was it fruitful? Was it actually a good encounter? What do you think?
I
Yep,
think,
sorry, here. Okay.
yeah, I think it was low-key kind of valid because some people like go off of physical attraction, but I think she was very respectful.
So she did it in a nice,
Yeah.
precise manner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about you?
I think the guy came off very rude. Like, you can't create anybody, first of all. So you shouldn't even body shame anybody because you cannot create anybody. So facts. So it was canceled for that because that was very rude.
Oh, canceled.
Yeah, I cancel him for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
Yeah, get his ass because you cannot like.
Wait, who's
that was
cancel?
The guy.
the guy because it was rude.
She's
Like,
canceling him.
it was rude to say that to her, and she was even very polite because I would have like finished his ass right there because it wasn't even good looking. The fact that I was wearing all that to impress who, like, if you want to even wear a real thing, wear a real diamond, then we know you got money. Like,
Is it fake though?
yeah, it's fake.
I would argue it's fake because
It's fake, obviously.
I'm not gonna lie.
A
She
rich
cooked him.
dude
Well, how did
wouldn't.
you know that it was fake?
I can tell
Because a
by
rich
looking.
dude, the way it would talk, it would be different. Like, you know, when a broke guy, they're the ones that have the biggest, loudest mouth. Like, they're the ones that roast girls. Like, usually, that's facts. Because a rich guy is like very, like, it would present himself like a rich guy. Like, it would be very mannered because that's how he even got rich. So that guy doesn't even look like somebody that owns anything. And maybe even borrowed all those jewelry he has, I'm sure. The fake jewelry, yeah. So I think the girl was really nice with him. Because
Okay.
I would say worse things to him.
Got it. All right. What about you?
I think he didn't have to say all that. I think it was just rude. But yeah, that's it.
But did he lie though?
What? Did he lie? No, but
He can't.
Nope.
if you don't say it, like that's rude.
Yeah, that was actually.
So you don't ever be honest.
I do, but not to be rude.
Got
Like,
it. Okay.
yeah.
What about you?
I think that they were just being real. That's the assignment. That's what that whole platform is made for these days. And he said what he felt, and she said how she felt. And I also think that in like another scenario, he might have hollered at her, she might have hollered at him, but just the basis of like the surroundings, that's just how it went down. And it is what it is. They were
Okay.
both being real.
That's fair. What do you think?
I think, yeah, he came off very rude and maybe like to get a little giggle for the audience, maybe. I don't know what his intentions were, but that was the wrong way to go about it. There was nicer words he could have used, and I don't know, maybe picked a different characteristic to talk about because the body part was too much.
But did he lie though?
No, but there's other ways you can say it. Like, there's other
How's he supposed to
ways.
tell her then?
Yeah, tell us.
I'm not physically attracted to you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Beautiful.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah,
You don't
but,
have to do.
But
your
how's she gonna
biggest
improve?
yeah, how's she gonna
one.
improve?
How's
You
she
don't tell
improve?
her.
Yeah, how's she gonna
She
improve?
doesn't need to fix anything. She's
like herself the
beautiful.
way she is.
Diet, man.
She could use a little.
If she likes the way
Free
she
will.
stepped out the house that day, then that's how
Okay,
she
dead
is
ass.
more
I
comfortable.
don't know
Deadass,
how
though.
you
She could
lose
eat less food though.
the
Come on.
chin like that. That's like not possible.
Lipo.
Other
Oh.
than
like plastic surgery.
yeah.
A little Botox behind the
Guys,
ears to
she's
lift it up.
fat. That's how she.
What's
could
wrong
lose
with
She's
being
not even
fat?
she's fat.
She's not fat.
She wasn't fat.
Yo,
She
I've
was
seen
not
some big
fat.
people. She not that big.
Exactly,
She just
yeah.
has a double chin. That's all it was
Her
working out.
Double
cortisol
chin, nigga. That's a full
levels.
chin.
That's it.
Y'all are
Chin, nigga. What the? That shit's enormous.
That's how bad it's gotten. Where it's like, oh, she's not even that fat.
Yeah.
Not that fat. The problem that you had to use, the fact that you had to use that is the problem.
Okay, we can move forward. We can let them brief a little bit. All right. What about you?
Yeah, like I said, there's other ways to go about it. You could straight up just be like, hey, I'm not physically attracted to you.
But how's she gonna prove, though?
I just don't like your facial features. It doesn't work for me.
We trying to be nice.
Listen,
Why would you be mean?
Time out. I'm gonna like rewind. I used to be fat. So
You?
I was fat for a long time. And if a nigga ever came up to me and said some crazy shit like that, I would have went off on him. So
What inspired you to lose the weight then?
I moved to Florida.
The environment change.
Yeah,
girls.
but did people tell you that you were fat though? Somebody had to have told you you were
No,
fat. And you're
actually,
like, I gotta stop.
Nobody actually told me I was fat. Actually, I get more guys when I'm heavier than when I'm lighter.
You know what it is?
Well,
Weird.
You know,
more
people
bubbles.
Probably
told her,
black dudes.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
indirectly.
Yeah.
By
Nobody wants niggas on them.
huh?
Let's be honest. Somebody wants niggas on them. She had a golf course, bro. She don't want niggas.
Yeah, she's like white guys.
Actually, black guys play golf.
They do.
Come correct.
Yeah, but not ones that
Yeah.
chase fat girls.
True.
Facts.
Well,
Oh.
look, I wasn't working at a golf course my whole life, so
No, but you proved his point just now. Like you know he was right.
Yeah, if you're at a golf course, you got that kind of money, you're not chasing fat black women.
But
bro.
Miami, so Florida tells you indirectly
It's
that
not.
you're fat.
yeah,
Competition's fierce.
honestly, yeah. When you move out here, you realize
so you're gonna
you
see
can't be
people
fat.
say, okay, you're invited here, you're not invited here. You can come on the yacht, you can't come on the yacht. They'll tell you indirectly. So you knew from being here, if I stay
Yeah.
fat, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Right. Basically,
So they told you to your face, you're fat.
I guess.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I was still getting invited places. It's just that.
No, too many
Barely,
places. though.
barely. Yeah. Barely.
No, our yacht, nigga. Okay, we move forward.
Yeah. Certain
bro.
places like, yo,
Yeah.
they'll look at you and be like, nah, bro.
Nah,
Like,
nah.
No, here. Miami don't give, bro.
No, they don't. What about you? There's so many girls there, so that's why.
Well, obviously he was very disrespectful. I feel like if you want to turn somebody away, you can just be like, you can just tell them that, like, hey, you're just not my physical type, and that's fine. But like and we've talked about this like before, like behind the scenes. I feel like a lot of guys don't actually like women. And,
Really?
Well, why would you insult somebody? Why would you go on a dating show and be like, oh, you're fat? And it's like, you don't have any room to talk either. Like, I feel like some of the ugly guys be talking about, oh, she's ugly. And it's just like, have you looked in the mirror, bro? Like, you're not being respectful. So, like and that's just all it is respect. Like, you can turn someone down, but not try to hurt their feelings. Like, that's just, like, their soul, their heart.
Have you ever been rejected yourself by a guy?
Yeah, and then it's just, like, water off a duck's back.
What
like,
did they tell you?
Why?
They were just like, I'm sorry, I'm just not into, like, Latinas.
Really?
I mean,
That's what they told you?
That's what they told
Niggas
you.
lying, bro.
I mean,
Wait,
it is what it is.
wait. Face value? They told you that shit?
I've been told it once, but, I mean,
You sure? Like face to face? They told you that shit?
that's what he said.
Like, no tat? I mean, no cap?
No cap.
I mean, all right, so no nigga had
Yo,
ever
don't take
said,
that, man. Yeah, get him. Don't take
Get his
that
ass.
shit.
I don't know what you're trying to say, so just say
Make
it.
fun of that nigga
Yeah,
back.
say it, nigga.
I mean, like your face tats. I mean, I'm sure it's got all scared of seeing your face tats. I'm like, damn, this girl like, wait,
I've been complimented a lot on my face tats,
like
actually.
what? Like what though? Like,
They're
damn,
like,
girl,
oh, I
that's
like your
hard.
face tat.
That's
Oh, I
hard.
like, yeah, like in Australia and also in America. And if anyone insults me, then they're doing me a solid.
They're
like,
dead, right?
oh, if only, but no, like, no.
All right, shit.
All right, well, listen, you handle things differently. Respect to you, and
Yeah,
we'll see on the flip side. What
Hey.
about you?
He just did too much. Like, he didn't even have to say all that. Like, it's just too much. Like, I don't care what you got to say. You didn't have to tell me that I had, my neck needs to be, he just did too much.
You
It's
bugging, B.
disgusting.
You
Like,
bugging.
ew. It's just
How would
ew.
you handle that as a New Yorker? Well, sorry, yeah,
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, yeah. How'd you handle that?
It's all the same to him. He's from the Caribbean.
Yeah, same.
He just,
Bomba
outfit was off, fake jewelry. Like, you're doing too much.
Get his ass.
And, ew. Yeah, no.
All right, so
What's your take on that then?
what's funny is that like this interaction here happens daily, but it's silent on the woman's end. So guys will diss girls and say, listen, not respond or just say I can't make it and just flake. He told her what the problem was with her, and most guys popped the balloon right away. They saw her and then popped it. So women don't want honesty. You say you want honesty from men, but you really don't. And I argue because a lot of you here say, you know what, I want a man that's gonna be honest with me at the very, very beginning, most intelligent, tell me what I want to hear. But why is that? To leave. And I think most women here can agree here that his honesty was too much. Right?
Because he was
Yeah.
disrespectful about it. He was mean.
He was honest.
Yeah, he was honest.
He didn't lie one time.
What do you say?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it was honest, but if you know you're not gonna be with this woman, you don't need to say all that.
Yeah.
Like, you be honest with somebody you want to actually be with.
But he was
You don't have to
asked
insult
why.
someone.
Wait,
You
wait,
get
wait,
it, yes.
So he's never going to see her again for the most part. And now she knows what the issue is.
She don't have an issue because there's some other man that wants to lick her toes, that love her exactly
As
how
she
she is. So one man's meat is another man's
But
poison.
she don't want those men.
It don't matter. She don't want the guy with the fake jewelry, so it was mutual. But she didn't disrespect him. She could have
I
said,
guarantee you, if he was nice, she'd be like, okay. and then go move forward. But if he's being mean, obviously she could be like, no, hell no.
But my take is that if you don't want somebody, we don't need your honesty, because what's the point? There's somebody else that cares about the person just the way they are. That's just my point.
Okay.
All right, what's your take on that, Fresh?
Yeah, so like I said before, honesty is not rewarded. So why even be honest as men? What's the point to be honest?
Yeah, like, okay, so here's the thing. Obviously, did he have to say it like that? No. But at the same time, I do think that we have a problem in America with fat women. And I think that we need to put women on notice that a lot of them are too damn big. How dare you? Right? And, and especially with black women. The average black woman's 187 pounds in America.
Sad.
That's crazy, bro.
Now here's the issue, though.
Damn, I weigh more than that.
I'm saying that's like
Really?
181.
Yeah.
How much you weigh?
Like 195.
Bro, you weigh as much as me, man. Damn.
I have muscle though.
Muscle where?
Debatable.
Oh, shit.
Right there.
Debatable, but okay.
Bad gal.
Yeah, I mean, bro, no girl should be close to 200, bro.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I was thinking the entire time I watched that video, I was like, how do you choke her out? How do you choke her out?
You can't.
Your hand can't spawn that shit, bro. Like, what
A cushion, bro.
Basketball, nigga. What the? Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I think
sorry.
we have an obesity problem in America with women. And I know you said before that you're like, you think a lot of guys like dislike women? Is what you're saying?
Well, it's how they talk about women. Like, if you really like somebody, like, why would you be so nitpicky at what they look like?
But
I would argue women are far more nitpicky.
Yeah,
And
but at
far
least
more, and I would argue not only are women more picky, but they're more rigid in their beliefs, and they hold men to a way higher standard than we hold women.
well, because like a lot of us have like not so good experiences with men, and so that's what like shapes our beliefs. Like, we don't want to be disrespected. We don't want someone to think they can like talk to us or about us whatever way they can, when it's just like, okay, obviously like a guy who is truly happy with himself, with his life, would not be trying to hurt someone else's feelings. Okay, she's fat, but like chances are, like, what if she makes like a great wife or something like that? Like, y'all
So
are
by
just
her
too
being
surface
fat,
level.
she by definition can be a great wife.
Yeah, that's to you though. That's your opinion.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna have a good wife, you're gonna want her to be healthy, have some longevity, be able to play with the kids. Her being obese won't be good for that.
There's a lot of fat people who are like active in exercising. Like, your body doesn't always say like, and we have a lot of misconceptions, I believe, about what health and fitness looks like.
Okay.
Like, I've seen people who are skinnier who just have unhealthy habits.
Sure.
But because of those unhealthy habits, that's the way they look skinny. Like, I was actually really unhealthy with an eating disorder for a very long time. I actually started liking my body more when I started looking at other women who were very like open and proud about the way they look, regardless of the way they look. And they love themselves for who they are. And a lot of these women also have healthy relationships where they're with men who actually like them, not only for like their physical, but also like their emotional, their mind, and all other things. And I think that's
So
the
you think
problem.
the body positivity movement is good?
Yes,
yeah.
because there's fat men
All of
too.
you guys agree with it? You guys think the body positivity
agree.
movement is good?
Yeah, there's fat men too, and like fat men get love. Like, a lot of women, not all women are like, oh, I just want like a beefy guy, a guy I can objectify. But like,
Where's
they're
your fat
also-
man? Where's your fat man?
I used to date fat men because they were funny.
So what happened now?
Sometimes dating the ugly guys, they treat you like you're the ugly one. So
No
I
way.
just,
Damn, Fresh.
yeah,
Really?
So I
I think I'm
just,
handsome, nigga. Hold on. First of all, Chris, you're on my nigga. You watching the guy's looks? That's gay, nigga. You're gay.
I see you every week, bro. I have to say something.
Nigga, you're gay.
See, ladies,
You
we
must be
roast each
gay,
other.
bro.
I have to say something fresh, bro.
Haram!
Bro, no, you don't. You're a guy. You're gay. Ow! Stop it. Why are you gay? Stop it.
All right.
Come on, Fresh.
Okay, so you said you
Stop playing
dated
the
fat
feminine.
guys.
I'll be honest, Fresh.
No, you're not.
And you said you dated them because they were funny?
yeah, mostly like well, their funniness was what originally brought me in, but I started to actually love them for who they are. Like, some of them have little quirks, some of them are like really nerdy, and I really just liked talking to them. Like, originally they were great company, but when their actions and what they started like saying to me started changing, it was just like, I don't like how you make me feel, and I know this isn't like a relationship takes two people. And if someone starts being disrespectful, like, I don't have to stay. Like, you are not the prize here. Like, I don't have to be with someone who makes me unhappy or who makes me feel this way because I know how I am in a relationship.
Question: do you think he's happy with how he looks himself? So how can he ever make you happy? See, that's the problem. He's fat. When you're fat, you can't love yourself.
There
How
are
can he
some
ever love
guys
you?
who are happy with the way they are, even if they are fat. I've met them in Alabama. Like they're
So they date them then.
Enough said.
Date them niggas then. I don't see.
No, I don't date fat guys now because like, my tastes have changed.
There
but
we go. Fat guys are a problem, fellas. Versus love
That's not
respect.
even you're putting
There's
words
no
in my
fat
mouth.
guys. Wow.
You must hate men, don't you?
That's messed
No,
up.
I've just dealt with a lot
Go
of
with
shitty
Chris, go,
men,
Chris.
and now I know to
She must
only
hate
deal
men.
with the guys who are good, who are respectful.
Well, let me ask you this: who do you think has to bring more to the table to get a girlfriend or to get a boyfriend? Does a man have to bring more to get a girlfriend? Does a woman have to bring more to get a boyfriend?
I feel like it's an equal give and take because men and women can provide different things for a relationship.
Okay, I'll just be honest here. Men have to bring far more to the table to get a relationship than a woman does. So I would say, since men have to bring way more to the relationship and women's burden of performance isn't as high, the least you could do is not be fat as a female.
That's your opinion, though. There are some guys who are into fat women, and they're respectful towards them.
Honestly speaking, the only men that are typically into fat women are men of lower status that don't have the ability to get a higher a sexual market value female.
Oh wow.
If you give a
Not
guy $1 million,
true,
I don't trust that.
overnight he's going to be dealing with hotter girls. See, now let me kind of go into this real quick. So I openly dislike women, and I'll tell you why.
Oh.
I think men are superior to women in every single way. And it's not that I dislike you guys from a position of I hate women. It's rather I don't respect you guys as equals. And let me explain what I mean by this. I don't think women should be serving in the military. I don't think they should be police officers. I don't think they should be in the workforce. I don't think they should be doing anything really that isn't around dealing with children. And I don't think that they should have the same responsibilities and authorities that they have nowadays because what we've realized is feminism and the infantilization of females has created so many problems in society. And while we sit here and we coddle women and, oh my God, your feelings are so great, etc., other world powers like China are getting stronger and smarter and bigger. And quite frankly, it challenges our hegemony in the world. And I don't think people understand that feminism is a big problem that leads to the weakening of a society.
Yep.
And when you allow feminism to flourish, not only does this destroy the nuclear family, but it also starts to create other societal decay as well. I was looking the other day, China did a parade, right? A military parade to commemorate, I think, the 80 years of the World War II. And they went through, and the soldiers are marching in perfect unison. They're displaying all their hypersonic missiles, their nuclear weapons, their technology, etc. And I was like, damn, this isn't good. Because if you look at our 250th anniversary military march, they were fat, a lot of women in there. They weren't marching in order. It looked ridiculous. And I'm like, holy shit, bro. We are slowly watching our empire crumble, and we're about to be taken over by a bunch of Chinamen.
Yep.
And I know people like look at it like, well, Myron, how the fuck is the military and world powers have to do with women and being... Well, it has to do because women have too much authority and too much power in the West. We care way too much about what you guys think. And I think it's made us weaker because now we have women in the positions of power in the government. And unfortunately, we have a very let's do what women want type society. The female way of thinking is considered the right way of thinking. And I think it's created a lot of problems. And now we're starting to kind of deal with it where our adversaries are getting stronger, bigger, more competent. And we won't be able to keep this going for much longer.
More debt as well.
Yeah, we're getting more debt. So when I say I dislike women, I kind of say that tongue in cheek. What I mean by that is I don't look at women as equals, and I think most women actually like that. You want a guy that's going to protect you, provide for you. You're going to defer to his authority. You want a guy that's wise that you can ask questions to. He's supposed to be your superior. Well, if he's supposed to be your superior, then we're not equal by definition. Okay. How are we going to have an egalitarian relationship when you expect me to be the authority and be the leader? Doesn't make sense. But feminism has told women, find a guy that makes money, find a guy that's attractive, find a guy that's funny, find a guy that's competent, but then he's equal to you. Doesn't make sense.
Duh.